Hi everyone. Hola. Hi everyone. And I see zero logged on. The reason of my doing this live, it's because, and I'm about an hour later than I had mentioned about my live, but that's because I wanted to get done with this dress. I just finished this dress and I wanted to do the live and show it to you because there's many times that I am sewing a dress and I tell you that I'll be showing it to you the following day, and then sometimes I do but I don't put it on and so on, and I wanted to show you the complete dress. It took me all day to make. I like it, and it is a shoulder dress. It's let's see. I'm gonna mute this, and I hope you're able to hear me. I hope I'm not muted. I'm just going to double check. Hope you're able. Yeah, I'm not muted. I just wanted to make sure because there are times that I start my live and I'm muted and so on. Uh, w- Let me see. What else am I going to be telling you before I have a couple of people in my live so that I can show the complete dress? But I started moving my mother to my place yesterday, and we're going to finish the moving tomorrow. And my mother is feeling very emotional because she was very attached to the house that she was living in, and uh, and she understands why she's being moved with me, or she understands that it's because of the age and because it's not safe for her to be alone. Uh, she's very coherent. She is able to do everything on her own, but she begins to bump into places. Um, she it's becoming a little bit lazy and doesn't want to cook for herself. Very understandable with her age. Um, I sometimes don't want to cook, and so she's coming with me. She'll be living with me, and I'm going to make sure she does. She has her breakfast, her lunch, her dinner, her snacks, and 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 she'll be staying with me, and I'll be watching her 24/7 unless I go on vacation and I go alone. I don't take her. Then my other sister, one of my sisters, will be taking care of her while I'm away. But yep, I've been busy, and I've been on the phone with her a lot, trying to make her feel comfortable and making her feel good. And she's very emotional, and she makes me emotional too. Um, and um, just I'm just gonna hold on to my live a few more minutes, hoping that more people come to my live because I want to show you my dress. It turned out very nice. It's not a long dress; it's below the knee, um, but um, but I like how it turned out. I really do. Um, I see that La Tal Cassand, Cassand, La Tal Cassand. Hello, hola. I thought it was La Tal Cassandra. That's what I thought it, because I have a granddaughter, Cassandra. Um, uh, La Tal Cassandra. That's very interesting. I can see that a lot of people are very creative with the names they put on their I'm gonna say on the on the different platforms. Yeah, you don't got the sound it up. It's Gabby. Oh, hi, Gabby. Uh, okay. Hi, Gabby. Thanks for coming. Yeah, and yeah, so as of tomorrow, like I mentioned, Mami Teresa will be with me, but I've been busy. We brought a bunch of stuff yesterday, and she brought her dishes. A lot of her dishes are old dishes from when we were growing up. Uh, not the Tupperware, but plastic containers that are very old, but she's very attached to her things. So I spend all morning before coming to the boutique washing her dishes, and in my kitchen, I'm setting up. Uh, a whole space for her, a little cabinet, for her dishes, for her coffees, her teas, and all that. Because she even wants to bring her portable stove, and I don't want her to because I have a stove. But I told her, yes, if you want to bring your stove, we'll set it somewhere. We're not going to plug it in, but if we happen to need your stove, we'll go ahead and find a spot to plug it in and use it. That makes her feel really good. Um, Gabby wants to know, what do you do often? What do I do often? I'm uh, well, Gabi, I have retired from the private sector. I've been retired for a year and 4 months, and I worked private sector for 45 years, and so I retired, and the last 11 years, on top of me having a full-time job, I was running a boutique. I'm running a boutique, my boutique, and I had been doing it all by myself. My full-time job, the boutique. When COVID came, I don't know if we can say this word here. I don't know if the system flags it or something, but when the pandemic happened, I started working from home. Um, so I brought, my work computer, and I got permission from my employer to work from my boutique, doing the job that I did. Um, and and I just got so used to it. So for a whole year, I was doing my office work here at the boutique, and doing and working my boutique with the permission of my upper higher supervisor. And yes, yes, it's very awesome. And I was so lucky. I was so lucky that they allowed me to do my office work here at the boutique. They came, they checked my the location where I was going to have my computer, my printer, my everything, because of the type of job that I did. Very uh, well, the type of job that I did, I was supposed to make sure that my computer was in a safe place. So the computer was in the my sewing room. That's where I had my computer. And since my sewing room has a big door that I can see my whole boutique, as soon as somebody walked in, I could just get up and come to the boutique and help my customers. And my previous boss, my supervisor, they okayed everything. It went through an approval process, different departments, HR, and they allowed it. And I was so lucky because I don't I know of other people that have businesses, and they weren't approved. They weren't approved. They weren't working my department, uh, but I think I was one of the I don't know, maybe a couple, I don't know, but I don't know of anybody else that had that same opportunity that I did. um, and I have here Chase Jackson, Chase Jackson saying hi with your wave. Hello, thanks for coming. And and let's see, and the people from my previous job, I am having a lunch date with a coworker on Saturday. Not lunch date, breakfast. I have to be careful with my words. Sometimes, uh, you know, I think too fast, but it doesn't come out right. I'm having breakfast, and I'm thinking of having breakfast right across the street from my shop. She's gonna come meet me here, and then we're gonna go have breakfast. It's a Mexican restaurant. They have really, really good food, really good Mexican breakfast, and I don't know. I might have a pozole, a menudo, or something like that, and I want my friend to try different foods, um, you know, other than pancakes and, things like that. I want her to try the Mexican breakfast. Is it a boy or girl? Uh, the person that I'm having breakfast with on Saturday, it's a girl. Her name is Wendy. Uh, and I was also talking about my previous boss, supervisor. It was a gentleman, and the my boss from the private sector. I call it the private sector. I was working for the government, but my boss, uh, this young kid, young guy, my daughter's age, one of my daughters, my oldest daughter, 43 years old. Uh, and I trained him when he came on board. He was hired 3 months before the shutdown, and I trained him. I trained him, and then when we came back to the offices, and then he was hired to be our boss, and I was so happy. I was so happy to have him as a boss because a young guy, very responsible, very smart. He's one of the first, I trained a lot of people. He was one, um, there were two that I trained throughout my 25 years at that company that learned like this really fast. Only two, very intelligent. Um, and Yeah, I enjoyed my previous job, and right now I enjoy my boutique. I started my boutique with regular party clothing, uh, what do they call it? Bar clothing, like skimpy, tight, because there were because there's clubs and young girls and even older girls like dressing like that. And but then I started with three tops, three Mexican tops. I sold them the following day, and from there on, I sold in clearance and gave away a lot of my clothing that I had, and started bringing Mexican clothing. Um, and getting notifications of other people that are doing lives. Um, uh, the my party clothing that I had, what I didn't sell, I was very anxious and I wanted to get rid of everything because I just wanted to fill up my store with Mexican clothing. So it wasn't selling fast enough, even though I was practically giving it away. I had a year prior, I had gone to El Salvador, and I met a young lady there that she was this young lady, the one that cleaned our Airbnb house, and I talked to her and we shared phone numbers, and she had told me when I was in El Salvador that she wanted to open a business, that she didn't want to be cleaning houses anymore because of her children. And we talked the whole the 2 weeks we were there, and so we shared phone numbers. And then when I came back from El Salvador, I realized that I wanted to get rid of all of the party clothing and bring in everything Mexican or artesanal. And so I contacted her and I told her that if she wanted my clothes, I could send her the clothes, and I did. I sent her. Gosh, I think it was a total of 7 big boxes. I sent them to her. It was very expensive, but it was worth it. She did open a little shop in front of her house. She has a little porch, and in El Salvador, um, you know, um, people just hang their clothes like on the outside, and that's how they sell. In a lot of places, there's also malls. El Salvador is beautiful. If you guys haven't gone, it is beautiful. And so she started selling clothes, and up until today, her business is still running. I don't send her any more clothing. What she does, she found a place in San Salvador where they sell wholesale clothing. So she goes and buys it wholesale, and then she sells it in El Salvador. And in El Salvador, uh, let's say summer clothing sells a lot because the weather, it's always warm, beautiful, beautiful, um, you know, um, and very safe. Salvador is very safe. It is. Let me see. Uh, let's see. Atalcasant. Oh, I'm sorry. Gabi, for me, I got to school and I normally have to take a Azon. So, yeah, give a shout out to you. Oh, thank you, Gabi. I have an ex sister in law. Her name is Gabi. I love her. Very sweet girl, too. Uh, I love my ex in laws. I love them because they were always very sweet to me. Um, and that's what I did with my previous clothing before bringing in Mexican clothing. But I have also been scammed by people in Mexico sending me WhatsApps and sending me catalogs of clothing. Um, and hear me falling for it. And but I know better now. I know better. So I learned by the mistakes. And the lights of my boutique are off because I closed the boutique. I closed about an hour and 14 minutes ago. And I'm going to show you the dress, and I hope I don't know if I'm gonna turn on the lights. I hope you can see the dress. So I'm gonna try and set my phone where you can see it because I want to show it to you. Uh, oh yeah, Atala, you're gonna go to bed. Okay, have a good sleep. Have a wonderful night. Okay. Um, Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try and make a live around this time. Tomorrow, my mother will already be here, and she's gonna be in the back room until I close. And but my back, I have a back room that it's very comfortable. I already have it all conditioned for her. I have a little bed, I have a little sofa, I have a little kitchenette so that she can just be very comfortable. No issues with that. Oh yes, okay, let me show you the dress. Yeah, yeah, don't. Don't go to bed yet. Oh, it's once in a while. Okay. I'm going to set my phone here. And I hope it's not too dark. I don't know. Can you see it? It's a very simple Mexican dress. Um, it's kind of dark. I have to turn on the light. Okay, I'm gonna set you over here, and I hope, can you see embroidered Mexican flowers? It's a very simple Mexican dress, but I wanted you to know that this fabric is very expensive, and it's off the shoulders. It has to be off the shoulders. And I'm going to put a belt, which I'm going to be making a red belt tomorrow. Hold on. But for right now, I'm just going to put a rebozo. But I'll be making a red belt. And it's pretty. It doesn't look very nice in the camera, but in person it does. Maybe I should have made it a little bit higher, huh? I don't know. I can always undo it and make it a mini dress. I don't know, but this is what it turned out. And you know what? I think I did this dress in 2 hours. I did it in a hurry. Okay, you guys, thank you very much for coming to my live. Um, oh, you got permission from your mother to stay longer? Oh, okay. Well, you guys, then let me see. Where are you located? Latal, Gabi. Where are you located? Um, because if you have to go to school tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and stay maybe 5, 10 more minutes. And the reason also because I have to go home and continue organizing my house because tomorrow my mother brings the rest of her furniture and her clothing, more dishes, pans, dishes that we don't need, but that's okay. And I want to continue moving things around and picking things up and washing the dishes that we brought yesterday. I was able to wash about half of them, and I want to wash the rest and have everything clean and put in the cupboard so that she doesn't feel overwhelmed. And uh, let's see, it looks. Gabi is saying that it looks beautiful. Love it. If you don't have the confidence, I know God still loves you and you are going to be the most beautiful girl. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for coming to my live. And I want to feel more and more comfortable as the days go by. And like I've said, I want to meet your expectations. I know that I need to prepare a lot better with my lives. Um, and I need to make them a lot more interesting. But for now, this is all I have. This is and you know. Okay, you're in Nassau and live in the Carmichael Road. Okay, okay, Gabi. Uh, well, Gabi, go to bed. Dream with the angels, and all of you, Chase, Jackson, thank you very much for showing up. I really do appreciate you guys coming to my live, okay? Take care and thank you for those likes. Okay, I'm going to get better and better. I assure you. I just need to continue practicing and practicing. Take care. Good night. Adios.